What are you doing? I don't know. I bought this old phone. It's an old rotary phone. Metal bottom. You can hold it like this. Metal bottom. Loud volume. It says loud. You can hold it like that. It's got a big old cord on it. Look at that. God, it just smells old. Just that old, dusty. It has like leather stoppers on the bottom. These stoppers are made of leather. And it's heavy and thick. Like, this phone is probably bulletproof. Like, if you were getting shot and you just held up this phone, you'd probably like deflect some of the bullets. It says Bell system made by Western Electric. And I bought it as anything from a movie prop to a picture, a prop and a picture. I want to take pictures of old stuff. And I just tried it out. It's not ringing. I don't think it has enough power going through the line to ring. It won't dial out because of the rotary. It won't pick up that thing. But if you call it, it doesn't ring. But if you pick up, you can hear and talk fine, perfect. And if you pick it up, you can also hear the dial tone. So I don't really know. I just think it's so old. That's just how it is. It's really cool. It's neat to just see something like this and feel it, and to remember like using it, and to hold it like this, and remember like how heavy that is. You'd walk around with that. It's got this huge cord. This is what you'd have like sitting next to you on the couch. This is what my grandma had. I can only imagine this came from somebody's grandma. They probably passed away. They had this damn phone. And they kind of knew at this point it's so old. I bought it from them. These are the old kind you can screw off. You ain't getting no phones like this. Yeah. It don't even rattle or nothing. You ain't getting no phone like that. This real phone. Oh, I'm gonna look it up. See what something like this might cost. Wait for me to look it up. Here you can listen to John McAfee talk to Alex Jones while I look it up.
On programs that they've been working on for this system, all of them Indian. CGI has over 10,000 programmers in the country of India, and they're doing very basic programming in a language that only runs on the front end, that is your computer. So when you log on to Obamacare, the programs are downloaded to your computer and run, and then ship the data back. It's a very cheap and easy way of doing it, and that's fine if you have 10 or 20 users, but if you have millions, it just isn't going to work, and that's why their architecture can't support it. But to have a company whose employee.
All right, I just found it. It's $50. It's from 1982, Bell system made by 1982. That's how old I am. Here's one for 50. Here's one for 15. Sorry, hold on. Okay, here's one. Wait, let me read more about it. Full description. Mine's older. Mine's older. So no, mine's older than this one. Mine's older than 80. So I mean, it's pretty close to the 80s one. Let me look for one that's exactly like mine. Mine must be really freaking old, because I notice mine looks a lot close to these, but it's not. It's nowhere near the same. Mine has this cord, and there's no connection there. All these other ones have connections. So let me find one that looks similar to mine. Maybe it is similar to mine. It doesn't look exact. It's saying here I'm seeing them anywhere from $10 to $100. Yep. Here's one for 50. Here's one for 30. So the lowest is 10. The highest is 100. Yep. Lowest 10, highest 100. The $100 one is red. There's an $80 one that looks like mine. So there's some green ones. The green ones are 30 to 40. So I'm saying this phone is probably worth $10 to $100 just simply as a prop, as an old just thing. I'm kind of like liking old things in a way, just I don't know why, for whatever reason. For props, you just make nice props around your house. If you have an old house, I kind of want an old house, and then to put some of these old things back in the old house, and even if it's just certain rooms, like you might go into one room and I'll have everything looking like the 60s or something, you know. Put some Elvis up or something, you know. Just for fun. Because I keep finding old things like this, and I decided, you know, I might be able to put them to use and bring back some nostalgic feeling. I also have this old radio. I might as well show it to you. So I got this old phone and this old radio, and I want to sell them. So this guy was saying, you know, if you want like top dollar for your weird shit like that, your old shit, you gotta, like, you know, I'll set the phone next to the radio, and there's no pictures of this radio that exist. So I thought, you know, I got hardwood floors, and he says hardwood floors are perfect. It gives that old feel. So I need to create an old feeling setting in my house, and put the phone there, and just try to make it old looking. The really crappy part is I actually had a black and white TV, and I just got tired of keeping it, so I threw it away, but it might not have been the best one. I might be able to find an old TV again or something. But I turned that radio on and it sounds really good. Really good. I even bought a new satellite radio for $1. It sounds really good too. It actually sounds better than the old radio. The old radio is crystal clear. Crystal clear. I found a TV antenna and just slapped it on to that, and everybody kept thinking it was a radio antenna, but you can use it as a radio antenna. So I sold that for $1, and it was broken even. But yeah, I'm gonna set up. I'm probably gonna do that right now. I might set this next to it. I could just set this next to it. It's from 1964. That might go in there pretty well. 1964. That's a good year. So that'll fit in there quite nicely. Any older shit that I got, I'll set it in there too. I just felt like making a video about it. I'm gonna try to set that up now.